The fort, a really interesting place in the headquarters of the Caesar's Legion. Now, you can only access this place through Cottonwood Cove after you exit the Tops Casino and ring-a-ding-ding, and you'll be invited. Now, if you arrive here, peacefully enough, this main gate guard will take all of your items away from you. To exit, you simply just go back out the door. He's going to follow me because he realises there's a ghost about and somehow can see me. Okay. So there is a couple of things that you can see here. Some slaves are marching up items to the top of the fort. And here you can find Dale Barton. He is a merchant in the area. The other thing you can see is there is a trench. Now this trench is pretty unassuming, nothing too exciting. But it's what's at the very end of this trench, which I will speed up. After a good 30 seconds of walking, you will eventually stumble across some surplus 5.56mm. 2 boxes, which will be extremely handy in your future endeavours. Okay, now with him following me, let's go the whole way back to the start. Okay, so we are out of the trench. Now to head on up to the main part of the fort where you'll find Caesar himself and Benny if you're doing a certain part of a quest line. The main one, that is. You can find a few young legionaries jogging up and down the steps. And out to the right, a very interesting sight. This is the Legion camp. Now, it is obviously outside of the map, but it shows you where the bulk of their forces are camped out during this time before the Battle of Hoover Dam. You can check all around, but there isn't anything super interesting until you get into the fort itself. When you get to the top,
I've seen crippled slaves move fast.
The humour of the legionary instructor never fails to please me. It's brilliant. Right. Inside, I thought it was going to crash there. And New Vegas style, there is an arena. Here you can speak to Otho. He will organise a few fights where you fight some legionaries, or not legionaries, some NCR Rangers, which can be... I think you get a bit of NCR infamy if you try that. If you do kill them all. But you obviously gain Legion fame if you do it, and a wee bit of a reward. You can also fight Lupa. Is this Lupa? No, this is just normal mongrel. For her brain in the quest line for Rex. So bear that in mind. Now let's go inside. You can't enter any of your companions, so always bear that in mind. Inside the tent, you may find Benny tied up. Again, he may be here depending on how far you are in the quest line. Caesar himself is sitting with the unique power fist and his unique armour. There is Vlupiz and the one we met in Nipton. There's also Lucius that you can chat to as well. As regarding the rest of the tent, there's not too much going on here. But I can tell you one thing. Is it over here? The Legion Slave Ledger. This is used in the quest Oh My Papa for the Great Khans. So you might be asked to get it, and at least now you know where it is. You can, of course, kill Caesar and take his armour. Or you can try and pickpocket him, and he will not be pleased. In the back is also his wee auto dock. What happens if you try to activate it? I just said it's burnt out. It's fair enough. Must have been the wind. Gotta love it. Okay, and let me just show you the last thing in the whole fort. Oh, we howitzer cannon. I think, if I'm near sure, you can fix that. Maybe with the help of the boomers for the final quest line. There's a name character found in the pen below here. This is Melody.
I can't talk to you.
Through some speech, you can go help find, I believe it's one of her teddy bears, and get a wee bit of fame, for doing that. Obviously, being a good citizen. And then, of course, is a few more tents, and the very important, all of yous that got this far know it and love it, the Securiton Vault in the weather monitoring station. Now, the only way to get in here is to actually get the key when doing the quest line. So we'll do that in a separate video. And that's pretty much the fort. I mean, apart from the unique items and the Legion Slaver, the other main items would, of course, be on Caesar. So you'll have to kill him. And killing him, as you can imagine, they don't like that. So everyone will turn hostile on you. So bear that in mind. But that has been the Legion Fort, done and dusted. Let me know what you think in the comments. I'll see you in the next one. Thank you.